Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to a report by Lionhay Zaubal, Russia has suggested that Ukraine may have used a ballistic missile in actual combat for the first time. The Russian Ministry of Defense announced that its air defense forces shot down what it described as a long-range operational tactical missile over the past 24 hours, alongside 7 guided bombs and over 600 drones. However, Moscow did not specify the missile model or provide additional details, and Ukraine has yet to publicly confirm the deployment of such a weapon. The report notes that a Ukrainian defense firm, Firepoint, previously revealed that its locally developed FP-9 ballistic missile was nearing flight testing, with a designed range of approximately 850 kilometers to strike deep within Russian territory. If confirmed, this deployment would mark a significant advancement in Kyiv's domestic long-range strike capabilities, reducing early warning times for Russian air defenses and presenting a much more challenging target to intercept compared to drones and cruise missiles. According to a report by Liberty Times, Germany's ruling coalition has reached a breakthrough agreement on a comprehensive economic reform package, ending months of internal deadlock. Chancellor Friedrich Merz announced that the coalition, consisting of the center-right CDU, CSU Alliance, and the center-left Social Democrats, SPD, has agreed to measures aimed at reducing bureaucracy, increasing corporate flexibility, and easing tax burdens for both employers and employees. Key elements of the reform include income tax relief totaling 10 billion euros, which is expected to save the average household about 600 euros annually. To offset these cuts, tax rates for the nation's wealthiest citizens will be increased. Additionally, the retirement age will be raised to 67 to protect the welfare state. Observers note that the coalition's unity on these major reforms is also a political strategy to counter the surging popularity of the far-right Alternative for Germany AfD party. With key state elections approaching in eastern Germany this September, the ruling parties hope these measures will revitalize the economy and reduce the appeal of far-right opposition forces among voters. According to NBR, the Vatican has taken aggressive action against the Traditionalist Society of St. Pius X Belling, declaring the group in schism and excommunicating its bishops and priests. The decision followed the consecration of 4 new bishops at the Society Seminary in Switzerland without the consent of Pope Leo XIV, who had urged the group to wait for the sake of church unity. The Vatican's Doctrine Office also warned lay faithful who formally adhered to the society that they faced the Church's harshest sanctions, including excommunication. Founded in 1970 by French Archbishop Marcel Lefebvre, the SSPX rejects the modernizing reforms of the Second Vatican Council and adheres to the traditional Latin Mass. While previous popes had made concessions to reconcile with the group, this dramatic step indicates that the Holy See has run out of patience after nearly 5 decades of negotiations. The SSPX, which defends the consecration citing a state of necessity to minister to its growing global membership, accuses the modern church of harboring errors like liberalism. According to Jiji Press, Japan's benchmark Nikkei 225 stock average fell sharply on Thursday, losing more than 1,700 points as major semiconductor-related shares faced heavy selling pressure. The key index finished down 1,741.81 points, or 2.47%, at 68,733.15, marking its first drop in 4 trading days. In contrast, the broader 2PIX index edged up 3.48 points, or 0.09%, to end at 4,014.98, marking its 4th consecutive winning session. The decline in Tokyo's semiconductor sector was triggered by a sell-off in U.S. chip stocks on Wednesday. Major Japanese players, such as memory chipmaker Kioxia Holdings and semiconductor testing equipment manufacturer Advantest, plunged by 13.47% and 9.95%, respectively. Market analysts noted that the sell-off on Wall Street was fueled by growing concerns over excess data center capacity. These fears intensified following media reports indicating that U.S. tech giant Meta Platforms intends to sell access to its own computing resources. According to police scanner audio obtained by NBC News, paramedics responded to a report of a cardiac arrest for an unconscious person at the home of Sen. Mitch McConnell, R. Kai, on June 14th, the same day his office announced his hospitalization. At the time, McConnell's office released a brief statement stating that the senator had been admitted to the hospital that morning and was receiving excellent care. However, they did not disclose the reason for his hospitalization. When questioned about the emergency call audio, McConnell's spokesman referred NBC News to a June 22nd statement indicating that McConnell is continuing his recovery and working closely with staff but would not be voting that week. His office has not confirmed whether he remains hospitalized, and he has not been seen in public since June 14th. McConnell, 84, served as the Senate Republican leader from 2007 to 2025 and previously announced he would not seek re-election. He has faced several notable health challenges in recent years, including multiple public episodes in 2023 where he froze on camera, a week-long hospitalization for flu-like symptoms, a concussion from a fall, and a fractured shoulder. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.